Hey, welcome back to Rust Order Garage and the $5,000 budget build 56 Chevy pickup. Quick update on where we are. So as far as the carpet goes, I sent pictures to the seller, who is a rep, or official merchandiser, or whatever you want to say, of ACC, and they were great about it. They sent UPS out with a drop ticket, took it back, no questions asked, and they said they're going to show it to manufacturing. Because I sent them the pictures, and tell you the truth, I looked online of other people who used the ACC carpet, and theirs were not like this. Theirs actually had much sharper edges going around the door opening and fit much better. So maybe something changed that they have to look into. I don't know. But regardless, they took it back, no questions asked. So before I get into next stuff on the truck, I'll adjust the budget. Now, I bought, because they're refunding the money on this carpet, rather than just leave it steel, I bought some absolute horrible, cheapest junk I could find on Amazon just to cover the floor for now. And it was $27 for a big piece of this stuff. I'm sure it's probably not even really carpet. It's probably more like felt. So nowhere near the quality of the carpet of what I had, but it's a truck, it'll work for now. I can always revisit it in the future. So adjusting that, for the refund on the carpet and buying that, it actually took $189 off the budget, which gets the truck value to $74.79 and out of pocket to $39.40. So once the quote carpet that I bought shows up, which, like I said, is not really going to be carpet, but whatever, it's probably better for speaker boxes, but anyway, it's going on the floor. So when that comes in, when I get it, we'll go through putting the carpet in and finally getting the seats in the car. And that should finish up the interior. I still haven't gotten the visors. So yeah, once those get here, then the interior will be done. So right now I'm doing a totally boring job that nobody cares about, and that's the parking brake. But it's necessary. I'll at least show you what I'm doing. And I've spent more money on my parking brake than the carpet. That's for sure. Times probably 4. So I've got brand new emergency brake cables hooked into the calipers. Now on the S10, because I'm using an S10 rear and S10 disc brakes, I bought S10 e-brake cables. Normally it would run up and over and hook into the rear axle here and route around, but because of the dual exhaust, that ended up putting the cables right over the axle, and they might hit the exhaust. I don't want to do that. So on this side, the passenger side, I'm actually going to route it up in the front cross member and down. And it'll come in through this hole here and go out, and I got to make another hole in my cab mount. But I started on this side. This cable here is coming through on the driver's side, and we'll head up front and go up in there, something like that. And I have my Silverado cable coming through the floor here, and that's going to end up going through that cab mount, and somehow we'll tie them all together. But I understand nobody cares about that stuff, so I'm just going to knock it out, and hopefully it won't be too terrible to do. And when I come back, I'll show you what I got. All right, the boring e-brake project just about done. Went right through the cab mount. Pretty much done everything like an S10. I got an equalizer right there and my cable, and we were so close to making it just like a factory S10, but didn't make it. So I've got another one of these couplers coming tomorrow. I'll hook that on to the front cable there and probably just weld a piece of rod or something there to make up the difference. And yeah, it'll be safe. Well, sort of safe. I'm just going to add in that I had to buy that equalizer for the e-brake and another coupler that's coming tomorrow. That was $15. So adding that into the budget, that gets the truck to $75.94 value and $39.55 out of pocket. I just want to make sure I didn't forget, because when I get down to the e-brake, we're getting down to the end. So let's get started on putting a bed on this truck, and here's a reminder of what the bed looks like. And here is the bed I will be using. You saw this a while back when I first introduced the project. This is on the, I think this, pretty sure this is a 58. Could be a 9. I don't remember now. I have to check the VIN. But the bed is not horrible on this truck. It's actually pretty good. It got a couple spots just on the side here. I think little pinhole there, which is perfect because it's exactly the same as the rest of the truck. One little pinhole there. And I need to do a patch on the front of that fender. That's the only real major thing. I don't even call it major, only patch, other than maybe the side on the other side, but not much because the truck isn't perfect. And again, the whole idea of this is to build the truck so that you could come back and update it later and all the foundation will be good. So yeah, I think this will work out good. I have no idea if the tailgate opens or anything like that. We'll get rid of the Christmas ornament tail light there. I don't think that's factory. I think there's supposed to be a bracket that holds that. So we'll get rid of those. Got other ideas. But yeah, I think that'll be a decent bed. And one other thing. I'm thinking of putting slot mags on the truck instead of the chrome wheels. I don't know. What do you think? I've wanted to put slot mags on something for a while. I just haven't. And I think it'd look pretty good on this truck. I guess nothing I can do but put tires on them and mock them up. I got to find a pair of rears, though. These are 15.7s. They're perfect for the front, but I need a pair of 8s or 8.5s for the back. But, you know, what do you think? Slot mags or leave the chrome ones on there? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see once it's outside. All right, I'm just going to cut all the bolts on this thing because I'm racing time. Bed steps. But it's going to start snowing later tonight and then turn to rain. So I need to get this bed off of here and then get the truck back inside. All right, that's your it for the bolts. I think everything's disconnected. There wasn't a whole lot holding this truck together. It's just not balanced. All right, time to get the truck out of here. Can't pull the truck out yet. The bed kind of collapsed. The whole center was not attached. Looks like we're gonna have some work to do. First, I gotta cut a bunch of bolts. No time to cut bolts. We're just getting the truck out of here. All right, well, the floor of the bed's gonna need some work. Yeah, a little more work than I thought, but we'll make it happen. So let me get this cleaned up. I'm gonna back the truck back in here, and I think that's gonna be it for today. All right, well, the truck is backed in, but I can't do anything because no bed floor. Whew. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to end this video here. We're gonna need to do an evaluation on this bed, see what it needs to repair it, see what we need to build it, put a floor in it, get it on the truck. I do want to paint it, of course, to match the cab. Weather is not conducive to painting right now, but we'll see what we can do with it. So I'll figure it out. Anyway, and then by the next videos, the carpet and stuff should be here, but now we got to do this first, I think. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not going to make any decisions yet. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and we will see you on the next video. Later.